Hey, what's up guys? It's Genxiety here and welcome back to another video, and today we have some big updates regarding Captain Puffy. And in my last video, I did talk about Puffy and the allegations made against Ellum. To keep it short, it's just exposing him being a bad boyfriend towards Puffy. She alleges that she would always have to pay for expensive apartments, household bills, and daily expenses, and Ellum would not pay for anything at all, even though he had so much savings on his account. He would always use her for content, for boosting his YouTube views. Ellum would always prioritize clout and relationships with LA creators over her well-being, and during their breakup, he would send like a explicit gift for her Valentine's Day as a joke, and even intentionally walking naked. And lastly, Clara claims that Josh has neglected their dog. And if you guys didn't know, Pokimane is roommates with Ellum, which is kind of shocking. And in her recent stream where she talks about the situation, Captain Puffy states how Pokimane knows about Ellum's abuse towards her, but she continues to live with him. Just watch this.
But because she got a lot of negative comments on the TikTok, she did reach out to me and ask me about the situation, what happened. And the reason why I'm saying this, by the way, is not to like throw Pokey under the bus in any way, shape, or form, but because she also made it publicly known in her TikTok that she had spoken to me. She put it as a TikTok comment that she's spoken to the parties involved. So I don't feel like I'm saying anything that like she hasn't already said herself. But she did reach out to me in October and ask me what had happened, basically. Because apparently he said that he didn't cheat and whatever else that they discussed, I don't know. To which I sent her a really long message, basically kind of like almost surmising exactly what was said in the Google Doc, obviously more casually because I'm just speaking to her. But yeah, so I basically told her everything, and her response was obviously essentially that it was horrible what happened to me and how he was. Obviously, I don't know the standing of their friendship or what happened now.
And in her recent TikTok videos, you can see how she was collaborating with Ellum at the time with doing YouTube shorts and TikTok videos. But now she apparently has vaulted those videos. She stated this in one of her TikTok comments. She states, "Hi guys, I've seen your comments and have talked to the people involved. I take this stuff seriously, but won't be discussing someone else's past relationship publicly. I appreciate y'all looking out for me." And apparently on December 16th, Ellum was live on his Twitch channel, but then later removed the VOD. So as of now, we don't have any public response made by him, so we're gonna have to be waiting on this situation for probably a week or so. And obviously Pokimane is getting a lot of backlash for this because one of her old tweets said, "Believe all victims," and in this case Puffy is the victim in this situation. But I'll be sure to update you guys on this. And our next story comes from the internet tech personality Lamarr Wilson, who has unfortunately passed away from taking his own life at the age of 48 years old. And one of the YouTubers that he famously collaborated with was Dashie Games. In a heartfelt post, he stated this: "Lamarr was the nicest, most generous, friendliest person you could ever meet, and I can't believe I'm sitting here writing this. We had so much fun making videos together or chatting about random stuff. We would always catch up even if we didn't chat for a month or two because life happens, and then we would end up chatting for like 2 hours about video games, tech, life, etc. He will be very missed, not just by me, but everyone who knew him and everyone who tuned in to his super funny unboxing and tech videos. Please check on your loved ones often, and if you yourself are going through something like this, please talk to someone. Mental health is important and it should be more normalized and talked about. I want to leave some of my favorite moments on this post. I will miss you, Lamarr." I also want to state that this video is not monetized, so I don't gain anything from this at all. I do want to leave my condolences and grievance for the people who have been affected by this situation. And our next story on our list comes from the YouTuber CDawgVA, and he's a close friend of IronMouse. He posted a Twitter video of him defending IronMouse over the streamer wars drama. And if you guys didn't know, there was an instance where IronMouse felt uncomfortable or shaken during the interaction with IRL streamer Ray and Rakai. Both of them have apologized to IronMouse for making her feel uncomfortable, but also questioning her, with Rakai stating that he only just wanted to praise her, and Ray has promised that he will no longer interact with IronMouse. And so this is what Connor has to say about the situation.
And yeah, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I saw that Mouse was getting a bit of heat at the Streamer Awards. And look, Mouse is a streamer. Mouse is used to being on camera. And even then, someone who has an audience who can speak out and say, "Hey, I wasn't particularly thrilled with the idea of somebody who's made fun of me on a live stream in the past, who sent their audience to harass you. Yeah, I don't actually want to be on camera. I don't want to be a part of this interaction. I didn't give permission. I didn't say, yeah, I'm cool with it. You just run up to them with a camera and make them deal with your." So yeah, that's how I currently feel on a lot of live streaming. And then to top it all off, we have to sit there and award these people and say they're amazing and they're the best, when all they do is just go around and monetize life.
And there's a lot of people that are absolutely supporting this. YouTube commentator Mujin said, "I completely agree, very valid take on the situation. Nuisance streaming is a plague, but instead of rightfully being called out, it's being encouraged with awards or in special treatment. And if you don't want to be on camera, there should be no further discussion, period." And Connor replying, "True." But yeah, guys, what do you guys think about the situation? Now, personally for me, I agree with Connor here that nuisance streaming has become a plague and it's absolutely destroying what streaming is nowadays. Streaming used to be often associated with gaming, where we record ourselves playing a video game and entertaining with chat. But now RL streaming has become a huge norm, and rage baiting other people can make thousands of views compared to being nice or, you know, just being a normal person. But personally, that's just my opinion. And our next story on our list comes from the US government, the Epstein Files. And I'm pretty sure everyone talks about the Epstein Files at this point. Now, for my American viewers who are not aware, Trump has signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, a law that was signed in November this year, thus requiring the Department of Justice to release all unclassified Epstein-related documents. And according to one news source, at least 13 photos were removed from the Department of Justice Epstein Files website. And look at the photo at 468, and that was missing in the Epstein Files website. The DOJ apparently removed this photo since it kinda associated Donald Trump with Jeffrey Epstein, which I don't understand why they did that. So it just paints the DOJ in a negative light and how our government is shady as heck. And most of the files are so redacted that it just looks like this. It just looks like a blank black screen. You got former President Bill Clinton, pop star singer Michael Jackson, and actress Diana Ross in this photo released by the DOJ. I can never look at the government the same now. But yeah, that's all for the news for today. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.